Man, let me tell y'all something. I'm so tired of these crashes, man. The game decided it wanted to drop an update when I'm in mid fucking air. I'm in mid air. I damn near died, lost the fucking chibi I got, the Rex, etc. Am I healing at least? I am. I'm healing real slow and I don't got no food on me. What's wrong with me? Anyway, I don't even know. It probably didn't save any of the recording that just happened. So this is probably gonna be the first little part that y'all see on Ragnarok. So let me quickly recap everything I was talking about for the last fucking 10 minutes. Thank you, Ark. I appreciate your crashes because without crashes, I guess this wouldn't be fucking Ark. Now, as y'all can see, we are on Ragnarok. I know you're probably wondering, dope. What you mean Ragnarok? We didn't even see the first little bit when you transferred. You wanna know why? Because I fucking crashed and it deleted some of the content. So, I'm going to quickly recap and update y'all on what's going on. And I'm going to show y'all a little bit of backstory. And then y'all will see the rest of the clips that I do have regarding Ark. Cool? Alright, good. Because y'all don't have no other choice. Y'all just had to deal with it. So, if you didn't see the last video, yes, we did transfer over to Ragnarok. We have beat the center, we've conquered it, I've done everything I wanted to do, as well as we brought over some tames. Now, I'm going to show y'all how we did it, what happened in between hands, so on and so forth. Because we are on the Brutal Instinct servers, lucky for us, we can just quickly transfer between servers, do an obelisk like this. Now, in doing so with access to this, we've agreed mutually on something in particular. That is, we did bring some tame coming over there. I brought a Karka, and I brought a Griffin to start off with, okay? And my rule is, if I don't knock it out first on Ragnarok, I am not able to transfer the dinosaur that's on this map over there. That's the deal I made for myself. With the exception of the Karka I brought because I worked way too hard to get that motherfucker, okay? And because I did, I'm not ready to just sit there and fucking retame it. I work too hard. So I'm going to show y'all the current thing, and then we'll get into it as soon as it lets me move. Alright, boom. So y'all know the base, new designs, etc. I'm going to tell y'all a little backstory about what happened with the Griffins, because as you can see, I believe they're in here. They're not. Where are they at? They might be in the main terminal. Tell y'all what happened to the Griffins. So as you can see, the Griffins are... Where the fuck are the Griffins? I'm just going to tell y'all what happened until I can find these fucking Griffins. Alright, cool? Cool. So, when we transferred the Griffins over, as y'all know on this map, the Griffins are mods. And because they're mods, when you transfer to them on Ragnarok, it registers that they're basically enabled. The game doesn't know what to do with them. So it just killed them, in all honesty. It just killed them off. They had a blink icon. As you can see, like, you know, we got the cryopod thing. We couldn't cryopod them and throw them down or nothing. Like, it was just... It was stupid. So, we did tame some new Griffins over there. Or I tamed them. 40 helped me by... helping your boy out with the door. It was a little difficult. And we brought over... What do we... Actually, no, we didn't bring over any materials. So we've agreed that we're not going to overly indulge in bringing material... Oh my fucking god. See, y'all see what happened? I'm talking to y'all. Doing stupid shit. Boom. Boom. I'm trying to hurry up before this shit snatches it out. Because this shit will snatch it. It snatches it quick. Boom. Alright, boom. Is that everything? My arrows, my dart. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm going to talk more about what I was talking about now as I show you this clip with no audio. Because the only clip I had left was unfortunately one when I was taming an Iquus, which as y'all know is the horse. And I wanted to tame one of these because they got really high knockout power. So I figure if I spec it straight in melee, I can run around knockout Rexes and shit real easy. But anyway, Shiny is one of the mods that were installed into this map by the creator. Shiny basically gives him a special variant, powers, so on and so forth. It really depends on which one you find, depends on what it does. This one, particularly the Iquus, I think it's just a different color. But
what I was saying in the previous clip, I was going to show y'all another thing of the center, looking around the base, etc., this, that, and other. But I'm just going to do it like this because this is going to be a shorter video anyway, so we're just going to get straight to the point. The first Iquus I ended up taking was this red one. I thought this was a shiny one originally, so you know, me being me, I just ran up to him, got busy, tamed him, and it was what it was. Turns out this was a low level one, which was basically useless to me. So I just got 2 Iquuses. But me and 47 talked about it. Me personally, again, it's kind of a recap. I'm not gonna bring or overly indulge in bringing materials and stuff over because it's gonna take the fun out of exploring the map, having to find the resources, so on and so forth, as well as tames are the same way. If I bring all the tames that we already had over, it's gonna be no incentive for me to go out, find new tames, tame them, so on and so forth. With the exception of, like I said, the boss, like the Rexes, I'm gonna bring them over when we're doing a boss fight, etc. Because those are my boss fighting Rexes. Um, the Griffin, as you can see, we already tamed the Griffin, so I ain't even gonna retouch into that, so on and so forth. And dragons, we also chained dragons. I'm gonna insert another clip that I'm gonna end up taking post edit wise after this little section goes by. That way you can see the base, what it is, so on and so forth, and then we're gonna recap on that whole process once we get there. But I'm gonna let this play out just a little bit. It's just me taming the fucking Equus so y'all can see the process. If you don't know how to tame an Equus, basically you run up to it. If you got basic kibble, that's the best thing to give him because that's what he prefers. If not, you know, any type of vegetable, rock, carrot, whatever works just fine. Run up to him. You press the whatever your feeding key is. For me, it's triangle. You jump on his back, and it's gonna do this like running animation. Now, for me, I don't know if it's just me, but it staggers a little bit. But anyway, every time it starts kicking his feet, you just feed it again. Hit the button, whatever that is for you. But yeah, so I end up cryopotting him, and then fast forward to the base part. Boom. So you can see I'm against a black wall. This is like the little taming box that I ended up building in order for breeding. You know, eggs, etc. You know, I got my ACs, I got my egg thing, got my egg collector, etc. So boom, it's my little fridge right here. As you can see, we don't got no type of eggs, nothing like that. And then currently this is the base. We did just start, so this is about maybe like a day's work or a couple hours, however you want to put it. I brought my 3 Utas over. Like I said, for the eggs, I brought a couple of the Rexes for eggs as well. That way I can make kibble on the fly. And I ended up taming or stealing the egg of 3 ice dragons. So there is another one inside the cryo bay. I'm gonna pull out the Griffin. I'm gonna show you how I did it. So luckily for me, I found out that we were close to a ice wyvern den. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all see I had a death on that billboard because I did die to these motherfuckers. I was not aware that their frost breath basically made it so you're so slow that you can barely move, and then they just keep stacking it on top of you over and over again. Because it lasts for 10 seconds. So around the 2-second mark, they'll do it all over again. That's why I have a Karka in my pocket at all times now. Because if I'm going to steal an egg, what I'll do is I'll fly up to them, get their aggro, hurry up and run down, and throw my Karka on the ground and jump on my Karka. So when they're trying to attack you, well, you know, me, quote unquote, I'll be on my Karka, I can just bite him and kill him. And then once I kill him, I can steal the egg. But coming over here, I realized they were fighting another wyvern, which was a lightning. I was like, what the fuck is a lightning doing over here? Turns out it was a player. So a player was actually coming to collect some ice eggs. So I didn't want to get close and interfere with him too much. As y'all know, this is PvE, so it don't matter. He can't do damage to me. But I didn't want to take no aggro from the ice wyvern, so I let him go ahead and do his business. I'm also going to show y'all like an oversight of the base currently of what we're doing. 47 is trying to lay foundations on all parts in order to make it even, so on and so forth. But this is going to be the first episode of Ragnarok. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend the Dope is back again. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video or whatever I may make.